Well, hello and welcome. We are allowed out for essential exercise, but the basic government message for all of us at the moment is unless our journey is essential, any exercise we take should be brief, 30 minutes ideally, and it should be very, very local. My word, that's easier for some of us than others, and it's particularly hard for those who are used to wandering in the wide open spaces, coast, hill, wherever, who are used to losing themselves in the immensity and goodness of God's creation and experiencing it as a place of encounter and wonder. So no lakes and no mountains, unless you count the Mendips possibly, available to us. Have a look at a very well-known painting. It's Caspar David Friedrich's painting of the Wanderer over a sea of cloud. And it has a flavour of clear air, a flavour of silent joy, a flavour of space, closeness to heaven, a goal achieved. The earth, symbolically, is fog-bound. You've risen above the mere things of the earth. And here, surely, is where God dwells. Now, if you or I were we fit enough to be able to try an adventure like that wanderer's now, we might find the local constabulary considerably interested in our activities and eager, as they say, to engage us, first of all, in conversation. In Catherine Charnley's poetry sequence that we've been exploring together over the last few weeks. The poet asks for something very strange. She asks for the gift of littleness. The gift of littleness. And she sees it as a gift. A gift not to need or want to strive for high peaks. A gift to want to encounter God at the pace of God, in the time of God, and in what she calls glimpses of glory. The specific illustration that she uses in her poem is that of the crocus. Certainly not where I live popping out yet, but we've had the snowdrops in riot around us, so the crocuses are no doubt following soon. The crocus is a small bulb, and yet it produces great beauty. To be able to enjoy one, you only need the gift of littleness at the pace of God. And as the poet says to us, the greatest gift of all may be as simple as a smile. Slowness, intentional slowness, loitering if you like with intent, can be as much blessing as speed, littleness as grandeur. Jesus, mindful of the fabulous glory of King Solomon, the temple that he built, his robes, his court, his array, shocked and astonished his disciples with a glimpse of God in littleness and God's provision in littleness. Here from Matthew chapter 6. And can any of you, by worrying, add a single hour to your span of life? And why do you worry about clothing? Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow. They neither toil nor spin. Yet I tell you, even Solomon in all his glory was not clothed like one of these. Perhaps, just perhaps, we may be given the strength to ask God ourselves this week for that gift of littleness. Let's hear the poem. Lord, grant me the gift of littleness, not to strive for the high peaks, but find my peace in glimpses of your glory. Let the garden crocus speak as sweetly as hillscape, and the smile on a stranger's face become your gift. Teach me to live at your pace, not racing after grandeur, but hastening to do your will. And you never know, we might see the fog clearing away and beauty beyond.